More than a couple of couplets were tossed around Navy Pier this weekend. It was the 5th annual Neutral Turf Chicago Poetry Festival. Dozens of poets from all over the world joined in our wordplay. Joni Lum was among them.
There's a poet hiding in all of us, they urged. Like a rotten meal, it's just waiting to be purged. They recited poems about love, nature, and home.
The brown child walks back to the high-rise cocoon alone.
And when it comes from the heart, every word is pulled from deep inside, straining to be heard.
Abused by my peers, sitting alone in corners, but my teddy bear understands my fears.
This is the last piece of paper. The last fallen tree gave birth to it. So nice, so delightful, and now I tell you there's nothing left to say.
They admit it's difficult to appreciate a craft that's so much easier to hate.
Some people go to hell. The rest, they just go to McDonald's.
Even this poet, who seemed very shy, caused us all to wonder. Why ask why?
Can a man shackled at the ankles swim?
Now you might think it could get no worse, the language inflicting like a curse, but their rhyme, just like mine, only goes from bad to verse.
I want to teach the dead to breathe just for the sake of breathing. I'm not going to die out of love for mankind.
Too bad. I was hoping he'd decide that poetry's incomplete without talk of suicide.
The poem is called Aunt Mary Catherine Bids the World Adieu. Aunt Mary Catherine bids the world adieu. If you want me, I'll be in the garage.
You'll find that most of the people reading bad poetry at the Bad Poetry Pie Toss are reading other people's poetry.
That makes it bad.
Right.
Too many cliches, not enough rhythm, and the phrases injure over time.
Love is the reward of spiritual growth.
Now that's a punishment that fits the crime. Joni Lum, WGN News.
Organizers say they hope the Poetry Fest becomes the literary equivalent of Chicago's famed jazz festival.